Aarey Forest is a green oasis in the heart of Mumbai's ever-expanding metropolis. It's a rich ecological habitat for leopards, monkeys, butterflies and other insects. Known as Mumbai's green lung, Aarey is enjoyed by people from all walks of life. For office workers, it's a place to run, enjoy the clean air, and escape the heat of the concrete jungle. Those city folk who venture into Aarey are often completely unaware that it is home to several communities of warli adivasis and other tribal groups who live on the 3,000-acre site. The forest is an amazing example of how different communities can use the same space in different ways. Some see it as a place to unwind and enjoy leisure activities, and for adivasis it is their home, a bank of food and firewood, and the home of their gods. But the forest is now threatened. Several projects are planned for the area, whilst construction has already begun on others. Force 1, an anti-terror unit of the Mumbai police, has built a headquarters and training facility over 96 acres of Aarey. Opposition to the projects have focused on the Maharashtra's state government's decision to build a metro train depot inside Aarey's forest. The final stop on a new metro line running the length of Mumbai, the site will house train carriages. 120 acres of Aarey colony has been earmarked as land for a zoo to be built inside the forest. The Slum Rehabilitation Authority have also been allocated land on which to build high-rise apartment blocks, where the adivasis who have lived and worked in this abundant, open and bountiful place for generations will be moved to. These proposals have been met with resistance, and the opposition has taken many forms. Songs have been written, protests have been held, and many events have been organised to encourage Mumbaikars to visit, learn more and engage with the forest in their city. The use of social media to publicise these events have been at the heart of the movement. It has kept citizens up to date with the current situation, like when and where public hearings will be held or when politicians are coming to visit the site. Platforms like Facebook have been important to spread awareness of the development projects, to galvanise and spur people into action, and raise awareness amongst Mumbaikars of the threat to their forest. Through these actions, adivasi and urban youths have joined together to oppose the projects, building relationships and bringing new perspectives to each other. A human chain was made along the length of Marine Drive, Mumbai's iconic waterfront, where school children, office workers, students, activists and adivasis from Aarey literally joined arms to show their opposition to the metro car share in Aarey and a proposed Mumbai coastal road project, which has since been cancelled. Public hearings have also been a space where young urbanites and adivasis have shared a platform and a voice, a way for them to meet, discuss ideas, and learn a little bit more about each other. Swadeshi are a group of young musicians and graffiti artists, and they joined forces with the tribal chieftain of Aarey to write the Warli Revolt, a song that perfectly embodies the alliance between urban modernity and adivasi culture.
आदिवासी आमच्या पद्धती आहेत ऐतिहासिक यारणाचा मूळ निवासी जीव आणतो पडसर मातीत प्राण हिरवा माझा देव आहे वागोबा प्रगती तुमच्या बाद आमच्या जंगलात न मागवा पैसा किती दाखवाल भौतिक सुखाचे साखरवाल भविष्य तुमचे हायला बाळी जगतो हाय तो वर्तमान प्रगतीचे तुमचे भोग पाहता
Manisha Dinde is a Warli Adivasi and has been heavily involved in the fight to protect Aarey Forest and the farmland on which her family live.
खरं तर चांगले वाटण्याचा हा प्रश्नच नाहीये. म्हणजे त्यांनी झाडं तोडून जे कारशेडचं काम सुरू केलं तेही परमिशन न घेता, तर जी पायाखालची म्हणजे तो राग असतो ना, तळपायचा राग, तो सरळ मस्तकात गेला. हो, मला इतकंच सांगायचं आहे, जर म्हणजे की तुम्ही आमच्याकडनं आमचं जंगल जमीन हिसकावून जर हा प्रोजेक्ट जर तुम्ही दोन्ही जर कारशेड आणि जो इथे आणणार असाल ना, तर ते आम्हाला कदापि नको. कारण की इथे आदिवासी आहे म्हणून हा जंगल आहे, ही जमीन आहे, नाहीतर इतक्याला हे कुठे पोचलं असतं. इथे भरपूर बिल्डिंग्स वगैरे झालं असतं, पण आदिवासी आहे म्हणून ही जंगल आतापर्यंत इथे थांबलेली आहे.
Warli Adivasis are famous for their folk painting, which has a unique style. Shamwar is a talented artist living on what is now the outer edge of Aarey Forest. He has seen the land around him change dramatically since his childhood and has wondered if a new block of luxury apartments built close to his family home confused the leopards of Aarey when they were built.
when leopard came here, maybe Delhi, and he sees the buildings, he thinks maybe thinking that what is that? It's not mountain or a forest. That's what is this? Maybe he's thinking. It's a new thing that I'm watching. He may be very strange mind attitude. So what's that? I'm seeing his first time. We are not belong to this. We are belong to forest, mountains. It's
Even
strange.
you, when they had built this, is that how you felt?
Very sad. Before that, here are some mountains with greenery and lakes, rivers. They all dump. They're finished and cut down the trees, mountains, and build this big, strange things that people like a locked mind live there.
Anushka Manchanda is a singer and actor who feels a similar way to Sham.
I think people who spend time in nature are a lot less, I would say, materialistic. The way that this forest is functioning, the way how everything is coexisting, is a really big lesson for us to learn as humans. Not just about like the way a forest functions, but how we should function.
Sham's artwork has changed recently as he and his brother, who is also an artist, have become more concerned with the development projects throttling the forest.
आणि मी आधी आहे ना, मी पहिला अशा पेंटिंग पण माझ्या साध्या असायच्या की नॉर्मल पेंटिंग, पण आता मी माझ्या पेंटिंगमधून त्याच्या कलेवर असा एक इफेक्ट पडला की मी आता त्याच्यातून सोशल अवेअर त्याच्यातून कलेतून मी सादर करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो. माझ्याकडे पेंटिंग आहे एक, त्याच्यामध्ये मी एक सिटी लाईफ आणि आपल्या गावाची त्याच्यामध्ये जंगल असं मी दोघांमध्ये एक फरक दाखवलेला आहे. आणि त्याच्यातून मी सोशल पेंटिंग करायला सुरुवात केली. आपल्या वारली पेंटिंगमधून एक सामाजिक एक मेसेज देणारा अशी पेंटिंग निर्माण करतो.
तर ही आदिवासी लोक आहेत जी हे मोठे मोठे प्लॅन येत आहेत, जसं की मेट्रो, फोर्स-1, झू. तर अशा मोठ्या मोठ्या प्रोजेक्टसाठी हे आपल्या पद्धतीने लढतात, आपली शस्त्र घेऊन, हे भाला घेऊन. म्हणजे असं दाखवण्याचा हे उद्देश असा आहे की आम्ही लढतो आहे आणि आमचा लढा हा चालूच राहणार आहे. जसं की हा माणूस उलगुलान, म्हणजे आम्ही संघर्षासाठी तयार आहोत, कधीही आम्ही लढणार आमच्या हक्कासाठी, आमच्या जागेसाठी. फक्त हेच या पेंटिंगमधून मला दाखवायचं आहे.
Save Aarey are a group of concerned activists using social media to spread awareness about the projects planned for Aarey. One way they do that is by organizing different events that bring regular Mumbaikars into Aarey to enjoy the wonders of nature. Tree walks are one such example.
These kind of activities can only help to connect us more, not just to the forest, but just to ourselves.
Part of the fight for Aarey comes from a lack of legal clarity of Aarey's status as a forest. The Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, or BMC, has claimed that the area is not recognized as a forest. A video from a speech made by actor Harshad Tambe at a public hearing recently went viral, drawing attention to the issue and amplifying the strongly supported petition that had forced the public hearing to be held in the first place.
10 flowers, 86 species of butterflies, 13 other amphibian species, 46 reptile species, and 9 leopards. Is it not a forest? Yeah!
Viewed over 200,000 times, it demonstrated social media's ability to reach the broader public at large, who can be hard to engage. Videos that have gone viral like this and others have raised public awareness in a way petitions and public hearings often fail to. In fact, the strength and virulence of the public opposition has inspired some young adivasis and helped them to see the importance of protecting the forest. Sham and his brother hadn't felt too concerned until they saw the passion and support of city people.
मी पण एवढा म्हणजे फारसा याच्यामध्ये लक्ष घालत नव्हतो, पण जेव्हा माझे वडील, माझी आई, माझे सर्व हे कार्यकर्ते आहेत आरेमधले सर्व, किंवा बाहेरून आलेले आपले मित्र संघटनांचे किंवा यांच्यासारखे लोक आहेत, ते जेव्हा असे म्हणजे ते आदिवासी पण नाही आहेत आणि त्यांचा काय संबंध इथे म्हणजे त्यांना फार फायदा किंवा असं काहीच नाही. पण यांच्यासारखी लोक जेव्हा बाहेरून येणारे लोक आपल्या आदिवासींपेक्षा जास्त, ज्यांची जमीन जाते त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त लढायचा प्रयत्न करतात. त्यांच्यामध्ये जास्त त्यांना जास्त राग येतो, पण आदिवासींना येत नाही. त्यांची जमीन जाते, त्यांना जर मूळ मालकाला येत नसेल तर हे खूप इफेक्ट पडलं माझ्यावर पण. आणि माझे जेवढे पण मित्र आहेत त्यांना मी हे सांगितलं की बघा, बाकीचे लोक आपल्यापेक्षा जास्त त्यांना राग येतो की हे त्यांना जास्त महत्त्व कळतं. तर मी पण फारसं याच्यामध्ये इंटरेस्ट नव्हतो, पण आता एक माझ्यामध्ये जी भावना निर्माण झाली याच्यातर्फे, तर खूप जागृती निर्माण झाली. आणि आता खूप 100% देण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो की जेव्हा पण असं लढा होईल मी जाणार आणि हे रोखण्याचं काम करतो.
It's evident that Aarey is an important part of Mumbai, deeply beloved by city folk and adivasis alike. Manisha has vowed that the fight will end here by defeating the current proposals, and she knows that she can rely on the support of a committed group of activists and artists.
माझी अशी म्हणजे आशा आहे, मी हे आर्य वाचवेन तर माझ्या पुढच्या जर भविष्यात जी येणारी पिढी असेल त्यांना संघर्ष करावा नाही लागणार. त्याच्यासाठी मी असं स्वतः ठरवलं आहे की मीच जर या आर्यला काय होऊ देणार नाही तर माझ्या पुढच्या भविष्याला याचं काही म्हणजे दुष्परिणाम बघायला भेटणार नाही.
The fight for Aarey will go on. It is an all-encompassing battle, fought in the courts, on the streets, in the forest, on social media, and will have huge impacts on the direction and mode of development Mumbai and India chooses. Will the city that is home to a forest of leopards and indigenous people embrace the things that make it unique, or will it choose to bulldoze those things of beauty and a path that results in ever greater flooding and intense heat?